from Legion. That's huge news. This could be treacherous. Also snapping the BC's deal. Oh, these rumors of issues with Legion. The American Psycho living up to his namesake. We've heard about rumors of issues within Legion from the top on down. And I guess it's another exhibit, gentlemen. And Peyton Graham leaves BC still laying there. I'm not sure if these men are playing on the same team anymore. Legion has issues.
PWX business. I do need to announce that Initiative 51 has been stripped and disbanded from Pro Wrestling Express. However, in that gray cloud, we were able to find a silver lining. Two, in fact. One being Cassidy Stone. The other, handling business right now, being one Gannon Jones Jr. Cassidy Stone and Gannon Jones Jr. are my personal security.
Just wait a second, now that I think about it, it's run through my mind. I do have a serious question for you. Hang on. Now, I realize you have the fighting skills from Retarded Chicken. So that's why you need personal security. I understand that. I get that. But here's my big question. Why in the world does the PWX heavyweight champion and the greatest superstar in PWX history not have his own personal security? I gotta ask this question.
I may have overlooked it. I've been busy. You're right. You know what? You're right. You are the PWX heavyweight champion, and what's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine. My personal security is your personal security. Wherever you go, they will go. What? What's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. I'm sick of this communist crap. I thought you were a capitalist. I sure that Legion has succeeded. And what I have done is orchestrated plans to give you this. I have orchestrated plans to give you this. I have done everything in my power to keep Jack Pollock away from this. And what have you done, Ben? What is your obsession with Quinn gotten us?
Look here, you little prick.
Whoa! Finally, BC told the truth.
Don't you ever forget your place. What I have given you is everything. The keys to the castle. You need not worry about my issue with Quinn Magnum. That's personal, something that I am taking care of. Your mind needs to not worry about Jack Pollock. We have the heavyweight title. Maybe if you can get your head out of your ass and realize that you're the young boy and I'm the veteran, we can get on the same page. Do I make myself clear?
This problem's deeper than we thought.
Mr. Steele, I have accomplished more in the last year and a half than you have in PWX in your entire career. I am the fastest rising star as a manager here, and if you think that you're going to outthink me, outplan me, you got another thing coming, buddy. And I'm going to let you know right now that my obsession with Jack Pollock keeps Legion going because of this right here. This is the crown jewel. This is everything in this company. And while you play games with Quinn Magnum and you want to dance around with him and do a game chain, that's all fine. But don't take your eyes off the prize. And that is making sure that this man right here stays PWX champion for the longest reign for the second time.
A lot of tension in that ring, Joe.
As long as we realize that I am the mentor, you are the protege, and my word is gospel, we will have the heavyweight title for as long as he so desires. Now, I'm not going to air all of our dirty laundry in public. I've got a little bit more class than that. But you, my friend, are on thin ice. Now that is taken care of, I would like to address further business.
Whoa. Here's some business. Here's a man that unofficially captured the PWX championship. Chris Taylor only had Legion overturn the decision. He is Gory, and I can't help but notice Sean Patrick, ostracized PWX referee, closely behind him. So we saw on PWXTV.com that ominous video, and Gory made it clear he is coming to Chris Taylor, and he is coming for what he feels is his rightful PWX championship. Here's from Gory in the wrestle punch for the first time since he was stripped of the championship. This man is a living, breathing nightmare.
I believe you are holding something that belongs to me. You and me. Right here, right now. Drop your opponent.
I'd love to see it.
Are we going to have a title match here?
First of all, I thank you for getting the title for it. Secondly, first off, I believe this is the popularity contest tonight. You were not chosen as my opponent. Chosen? I'm drunk. Listen, okay, you can go out here as many times and say, oh, you have something that I want or something that just belongs to me. Truth be told, you and your little elf over there are the only reason that you even had your hands on us for 2 seconds, because you never beat me. It was never a match. So, here's the deal, pal. You're not heavyweight champion, and you never, ever will be as long as I am champion. But, here's what we're gonna do, and it's not in this place, Patty.
And you said it the
So, I tell you what,
conspiracy.
I am not your opponent tonight. But I did talk to somebody who's rather eager to get in the ring with you. His name is Rickey King.
Oh no.
Introducing first, from Ogden, Iowa, weighing 175 pounds, Gory! His opponent, he weighs in at 280 pounds, the face assassin, Rickey Shane!
Well, gentlemen, if there's anybody who can compete with the mindset of the dark, brooding, and macabre Gory, it is this man, 6'4", 280 pounds, of Rickey Shane Page, no doubt hand-selected for this matchup as payback for when Gory unofficially pinned Chris Taylor for the PWX Championship, and of course senior referee Sean Patrick made that call. No coincidence here, Gory has this roadblock in front of him.
You want to talk about a meeting of the minds? And for once, Gory may be at a slight disadvantage in that department, just considering how the size of Rickey Shane Page. And he's very proud of himself.
And while Gory has a state of mind that I've rarely seen in any other human being, there's no substitute for mass. Rickey Shane Page is about 100 pounds on Gory, but Gory with the quickness and agility. Gory's got to use his body as an offensive weapon. He has to move his weight properly.
What agility from Gory as he snaps Rickey Shane Page over.
And it's amazing how this crowd has adopted Gory. Even with his look, even with his attitude, these fans respect what Gory can do between those ropes. Corkscrew to the outside.
And that's what we were talking about, Joe. Gory using his body as an offensive weapon. The aerial assault of Gory is quite frankly second to none.
Gory twisting his body like that, put extra torque, extra momentum on it as it collided with Rickey Shane Page. What you got to do to take the bigger man down.
Swinging chin breaker from Gory. He's really going to try to keep Rickey Shane Page off of his game here. And he kicked him in the spine on the way down.
Not just a back body drop, but a how do you do to the spinal cord as Gory hits. Gravity working against Gory. No way to get around that.
I'm going to tell you what, Joe. I really think it's just a matter of time before Rickey Shane Page opens a lot of eyes. He's got the mindset of a maniac, but a tremendous amount of ability inside that squared circle.
Absolutely, both these men.
Oh, yeah, correct. I mean, they're mirror images of each other, besides the 100-pound weight disadvantage.
You have Gory that can do damage you wouldn't expect someone that light to do. You have Rickey Shane Page who's more agile than you'd expect someone that heavy to be.
Very, very true. I couldn't have said it better myself.
But both these men are very unstable. Rickey Shane Page was carrying a metal spike with him on the way to the ring. And he frequently has that on his person, and it's not to do construction. He's a very dangerous man. Suplex from the bridge, only finds 2. And you know Legion would love to point to this matchup and say, hey, Gory, sorry buddy, you got a loss. You're moving down the rankings. No Chris Taylor for you.
And as you mentioned earlier, I mean, obviously it's part of the plan that Legion put Rickey Shane Page in this situation to derail Gory. And what hard-hitting offense from Rickey Shane Page. Very dynamic, very impactful, and very unforgiving.
Almost very successful. Gory half a count away, but listen to this crowd start to come alive for the macabre one himself, Gory, much to the dismay of Rickey Shane Page.
And Gory's just going to take a bite out of Rickey Shane Page.
Sometimes through and a head scissor, still follow through. And Gory a boot. And Rickey Shane Page did not just boot Gory, he planted Gory down to the canvas in succession.
You see Gory's head snap back, all that added impact, but Gory still gets the shoulder up. And that shows you how durable someone like Gory is. But this is smart here. This is where Rickey Shane Page is really going to exploit the size advantage he has over Gory.
You can see the angst on the face of Gory as Page drives that huge knee between the shoulder blades and bends back on the arm, just puts pressure to so many different parts of the upper body of Gory.
Gory looking for a way out here, but again, Rickey Shane Page, 280 pounds.
He hit him with a bicycle. The bicycle kick by Rickey Shane Page, pinpoint precision. And that, no, near fall. Joe, keep a normal man down.
Very true. And you know what? We've got a lot of agile big men on this roster. Shane Taylor, Quinn Magnum, etc., etc. But I don't know if there's anybody that 280 that does a bicycle kick quite like that.
Vince Caplack with us as well. Have you ever seen a man of the size of Rickey Shane Page quite this agile?
No, I'm impressed with both these guys. I haven't seen Gory fight for a long time now. Shane Page, I'm impressed with both. They're both nuts, these guys.
See with the covers here, Rickey Shane Page first, Gory counters for 2.
But as far as wrestling, I mean, this match is a very good match.
Absolutely is, and certainly Legion could care less about the wrestling. They want to see the damage done here between Rickey Shane Page on to Gory, and if Sean Patrick gets caught in the line of fire as well, I don't think they mind.
They don't care about the wrestling, but then they gave us a treat sitting here watching this match.
Absolutely.
But let's not forget, I mean, Legion's MO wasn't to provide quality entertainment. That just happens to be by accident here. Legion's goal is to derail Gory.
Absolutely. Gory, I would say Gory along with Jack Pollock would be the 2 top threats for that championship that is held by Chris Taylor. I think Taylor knows it, even though he'll never publicly admit it. I think Legion knows it. And Rickey Shane Page finding out the hard way. Great sense of balance by Gory. Down. modified lung blower connected high with Rickey Shane Page. Again, that springboard, Jim, added so much more torque to the maneuver.
Drives those knees right into the sternum, which will drive all the air out of Rickey Shane Page. And quite simply, if you can't breathe, you can't fight.
Crowd trying to go on Gory. But Rickey Shane Page looks like he may be to his feet first, Jim.
It's really amazing how this crowd, I mean, we've talked about it in the past, but how this crowd really, they just respect the skill and the ability of Gory. I mean, they don't necessarily understand all of his devious and maniacal tactics, but they just respect how much ability he brings to the ring.
And they respect the impact in the clothesline.
Kind of like right there.
Found himself precariously on the ring apron, maneuvered around it well.
Springboard. Double stomp right to the face. That's gotta be it.
Caught him flush, but no. And again, Rickey Shane Page, a guy who's been in some very violent matches in his career. He's faced some of the most notorious maniacs in the history of this business. From New Jack to Sandman. Rickey Shane Page, I'm not saying he likes pain, but I don't think they disagree with each other.
He's got it hooked.
That's Pestilence. That controversial submission with the body scissors. But powers out. My goodness.
And beneath the story of Gory and Legion, as Vince Caplack had mentioned earlier, we are seeing a tremendous in-ring contest here.
And we're seeing a tremendous quest for survival of Gory into that roaring elbow. Page just knocked people out with that. He may have knocked Gory out. I'm not sure it was instinct or momentum, but Gory winds up on the outside. And Page blaming the official. That's real easy to do.
And Sean Patrick better be careful that Rickey Shane Page is unstable.
Legion, they're not going to listen to Sean's side of the story, that's for sure. And now Page with a handful of hair.
You gotta wonder how much does Gory have left after getting cracked in the face with that elbow.
Page. Oh, and now plays and missed!
Right in the face!
What is this? Yes! See my ass!
After that in-ring display, you have to wonder, will Legion be able to derail Gory, or will the Nightmare be coming for Chris Taylor? More PWX action on the way. Stay tuned.
Mr. Gory, I come in peace. I know you and I have not seen eye to eye over the past few years. But 2 weeks ago I came out into this ring and I told PC Steel what I truly thought and what I think all these fans think as well, and that's that Gory is the rightful PWX heavyweight champion. PC Steel didn't take too kindly to that, so he comes to me this morning and he says, if you like Gory so much, why don't you interview on your side. As a journalist, I'd just like to know what's next for Gory on the quest of Chris Taylor of the PWX title. No look. We'll see what's coming next. I think that sums it up, and better than anybody else can. Hopefully, Gory, I'm hoping you will get your opportunity. That Gory is the rightful PWX heavyweight champion. I disagree. 4 weeks ago, I knocked out the PWX heavyweight champion in the center of the ring. Had it beat. Should have been a champion right there. 2 weeks ago, I laid Chris Taylor out in the center of the ring with a championship belt. I should have had the title right there, and I would have if it wasn't for the Storm meddling pigs named Legion. And if it wasn't for you, so Mr. Gory, someone is gonna pay.
Wait a minute, Tanner Reynolds just grabbed Joe Dombrowski. What's going on here? Joe's not a wrestler, he's an announcer, he's a broadcast journalist, and thankfully Gory getting a piece of Tanner Reynolds and inadvertently saving Joe Dombrowski in the process. What a coward Tanner Reynolds is, putting his hands on a broadcast journal. And Gory may be showing some compassion for the first time in his life. Wait a minute, Tanner Reynolds on the stage. And with those brass knucks just cheap shotted Gory right in the kidneys.
Tanner Reynolds is the face of the company.
You may be as delusional as he is. And he may have just knocked Gory out.
Guess we're going to have to get some help for Gory out here. Looks like Joe Dombrowski is trying to get some help.
Well, we're gonna need some help for Gory here.
Well, he got knocked out and by my boy Tanner Reynolds.
All right.